Can banks hold XRP? New article from Joel Katz. And guys, I got proof that they can. And it's going to go really good with this article right here. Can banks hold XRP? Ripple CTO says financial institutions can avoid regulatory hurdles. And I'm going to show you why and how on an article I found after 2 years of searching that yes, entities, banks, financial institutions can utilize XRP. And I will show you that in this video. Also, guys, Rothschilds doubled their investment in SBI. Also, Coinbase, Ripple, same team. Let's get this party started. Rothschilds Fund has tripled their SBI investment this year. They ain't stupid. People know what to do. And so basically, guys, Robert Holiday, he actually tagged me in this one right here, which actually tagged to Ion Nothing. Shout out to Ion, which actually tagged to Toby J. Riley. Now, I will link all three of them in the description. Shout out to Robert Holiday, Ion Nothing, and Toby. Edmond de Rothschilds have been doing some digging, found the most recent report that shows that they have tripled their investment in SBI over the past year. Here are two screenshots for you. Long XRP, our time is now. Wow, that's massive, guys. SBI Holdings, it looks like they increased their position. I wonder why. The standard, that's for sure. Now, this is a really good one right here, guys. I found this one right here. Shout out to Darien Palatino. He says, as of right now, $10,689 will buy you 1 BTC. The same amount of money will buy you 34,000 XRP. BTC at an all-time high is 19,000. That is a profit of 9,000 on top of the 10,000 investment. XRP all-time high $3.40. That is a profit of $106,000. So basically, the question here is most people want to know, should I go for BTC or should I go for XRP? Well, clearly, 1 Bitcoin at an all-time high will net you $10,000. The same amount of money invested in XRP, which will be 34,000 XRP. The previous all-time high, once we hit all-time high again, it'll be a profit of $106,000. Wow. I think that's almost a no-brainer right there. Let me know what you guys think in a comment. 1 BTC or 34K XRP. Shout out to Han Solo. I did share this as my thumbnail in the last video. I thought this was an amazing picture. I truly do believe this is the standard, guys. You know, this is what we do know or what we do see. But behind the scenes, or between all the NDAs, I believe there's so much more that we have no idea about. When we show our hand, the world will know that XRP is the standard for a global digital currency. Also, shout out to Han Solo one more time. This is great news for the XRP community. Today, if Westpac and Ripple have partnered and Westpac and Coinbase have partnered, then obviously Ripple and Coinbase have partnered. It's happening. Everyone will use XRP. Now, basically, guys, this is amazing because this is exactly what I've been saying for over, almost 2 years now, that Ripple Labs and Coinbase on the same team. One thing that really made me feel that way was when they went live with international transfers with XRP. For one, they had to have the proof of concept phase where they were testing the XRP, and they could have used Bitcoin, they could have used Litecoin, but they chose to go live with XRP. Now, I did do a little bit more digging. What it is Westpac invested in Coinbase in 2015, and now Westpac is also a Ripple partner. So pretty much ties it together. Yes, same team. Everyone will use XRP. Now, here's the article right here I thought was really interesting, and I believe this led to the research that I found a few days ago. Can banks hold XRP? Ripple CTO says financial institutions can now avoid regulatory hurdles, and I'm going to show you guys how. Ripple's Chief Technology Officer Dave Short says he's hoping that banks will one day set up separate entities to store XRP. In a series of replies to an inquiry on Twitter, Shorts explains how Ripple's cross-border payment solution XRapid is designed to give banks and financial institutions a legally compliant way to use XRP. Now, if you just think about that comment for 1 second, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what Joe Katz is talking about. He's giving us what he can with basically not giving us too much. But I'm going to show you guys what he's talking about. Now, in a series of replies, Schwartz explains how Ripple cross-border payment solution XRapid is designed to give banks and financial institutions a legally compliant way to use XRP, and that's going to be through this Earthport relationship, and I will show you that, guys, in 1 second. Ripple is pushing cryptocurrency exchanges may be used for sourcing liquidity since they can legally accept fiat currency in exchange for XRP. The cryptocurrency can then be transferred to corresponding exchange overseas and converted right back into fiat. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, Ripple is pushing for global adoption of XRapid and says it has 20 companies on board. Schwartz believes that banks can find a way to hold XRP themselves. In the future, I like to see banks set up an entity that's not technically a bank, but within their corporate umbrella. I'm going to show you. To hold their XRP for them. For now, the solutions don't require them to hold XRP because it flows from one exchange directly to another. Now, if banks isn't interested in storing XRP themselves, Schwartz says Ripple itself or a separate company could ultimately store the XRP and act as a non-bank. Now, this is really interesting, too. Shout out to Case. Case actually sent me a bunch of information that I should have pulled up that he was questioning is MoneyGram using the XRP straight from the XRP that's in being stored by Ripple Labs. I forget what it's called. Damn it, what's it called? Pretty much XRP in their escrow. Now, that's what Case said. Case said, me and him were talking the other day, is it possible that Ripple MoneyGram is using XRP's XRP straight from their escrow? Now, it kind of looks this way from this comment. If a bank isn't interested in storing XRP themselves, Schwartz says Ripple itself or a separate company could ultimately store XRP and act as a non-bank. So, I think this kind of says, hey, maybe they are holding MoneyGram's XRP. But let's jump to this one, guys. Inside Earthport's bid to push banks past blockchain. Now, if you go to right here, this is called the missing link. What it is, this is Earthport, and this is from 2016. They're saying there's 3 different ways that you can get exposure to XRP. Well, the one that jumps out at me is the third way, the missing link. Now, basically right here, this was an interview with the tech officer from Earthport. Okay, it's this one. It's this one right here. Okay, here it is. No, it's this one right here. Option 3. Client is indirectly connected to Ripple via Earthport owned wallet. Client is indirectly connected to Ripple via Earthport owned wallet. An added upsell, Earthport boasts that users don't have to interact with market makers on the Ripple network at all. Earthport's marketing materials tout that the company approves and screens market makers that can acquire and offload the necessary XRP, the native token on the Ripple network, to transfer the value from one currency to another. Wow. That's it right there, guys. This is exactly what Dave Schwartz is referring to without telling you, hey, we're already doing this through Earthport's technology or through the relationship. We have a way that you can utilize XRP without breaking the law. And this is what he's talking about. He couldn't say, hey, guys, we're already doing this through Earthport, but this is what he's referring to. This is definitely what he's referring to. The company is seeing some interest and has reason to believe all its partner banks will integrate the technology. So basically what they're saying is all their partnerships are basically, exposed to the Ripple Ledger. If they're scared to hold it themselves, they do have a necessary way. And I will link this in the description, guys. This is the proof. After a year and a half, I found proof. Ripple's network, Earthport's marketing materials tout that the company approves and screens market makers that can acquire and offload the necessary XRP. Can banks hold XRP? Ripple CTO financial institutions can avoid regulatory hurdles, and I just showed you how. Wow. Shout out to Andy, a moderator on my stream. I love this saying. There are people who live their whole lives on default settings, never realizing you can customize your life. Don't live somebody else's dream. Live your dream. Dream without limits. Never give up. Okay, guys, the CKJ coin will come down right now. Smash that coin. What do you guys think about this one right here? Joe Cat saying banks can hold XRP, but he knows a way we can avoid it, and I just showed you that right there. Also, guys, the Rothschilds doubling their investment on SPI. And would you rather have the 1 BTC for 10,000 or 34K XRP? Please let me know in the comments. The CKJ coin will come down. Smash that coin and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release a video throughout the day. Much love. Mahalo. Hodl.